What's going on, all you wild rebels out there? It's your two favorite Twi'leks back here for Cinephellas. And of course, I am Ahsoka Myers, and that's my good mate over there.
And I'm Ahsoka my pants here because I'm in love with this new show. We are talking about the brand new Disney Plus Star Wars Adventure show starring Rosario Dawson. We're talking about Ahsoka.
Buckle up. If we don't stop Thrawn, everything will be in vain. You have no power.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
I'm not here to discuss my past.
We have a lot of work to do.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
For all the huge Star Wars fans out there like me and this guy right here, we're really excited to see a live action sequel to Dave Filoni's Emmy nominated animated series, Star Wars Rebels, bringing this to live action. We saw the introduction of Ahsoka and the Mandalorian, and then bringing her into her own show on Disney Plus. Seeing this glimpse of Rosario Dawson playing this character from Clone Wars, seeing this come to life is really amazing and exciting. And then bringing in the show in the first episode, the pilot episode, it really sets things off on the right foot.
Yeah, man, I was blown away with the beginning, even the credits. It gives you the opening scroll that you see during the Star Wars movies. We got a little, taste of what's to come with the series, with the words scrolling up on the screen before the show starts. I really love that. And then it just sets you right into this universe with Ahsoka and setting up the story. And it's going to be exciting the whole season. I'm already in. I've heard so much about Thrawn, this villain out there from the Rebel show, and just how cool of a villain he's going to be. I can't wait to see him. And it's all setting it up from her basically, wanting to find out where he's at, and she's able to come across that information, and she's going to go basically hunt down Thrawn. She comes into contact with one of the Night Sisters, which is also from, the Fallen Order game, which was also awesome to see some of the characters come over from that universe, because we're big fans of those games with Cal Kestis and the Night Sisters on there. So yeah, I was just blown away. These are all new stories and new characters. I know that you've seen Rebels. I've never seen it, but I'm familiar, with her, obviously Ahsoka from Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, but I have no idea about like what happens to these characters. So it's all new to me. So it's a nice introduction to not only Ahsoka, but also Sabine Wren and Hera Syndulla, played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yeah, meeting up with that old ally. And I love Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Everything she's in, she's always really fantastic. And seeing her, hanging out with Ahsoka and catching up is really amazing to see. And then also what you're saying with Sabine was also a really great character in this, a really pivotal part of the first episode, and really tracking down Admiral Thrawn, having to do with this puzzle piece. And if you guys remember what happened after Rebels and what happened to Admiral Thrawn, setting it up the live action form. It's really cool. Like his big reintroduction, in live action form by Lars Mikkelsen is going to be amazing. I'm really excited for that. Not sure when he'll show up, but that's really the setup in the first episode, is tracking that guy down.
I'm excited already just based on the first episode. It really throws you into this world and like makes you feel excited for what's going to happen. And you get some awesome villains here too. Ray Stevenson's Balin Skull. Rest in peace, Ray Stevenson. Man, this big brooding guy who you just fear right off the bat. You feel that he can really kick some ass and take out some Jedis with ease. And he's paired up with Shin Hati, played by Ivana Sakno, and then the Night Sister Morgan, played by Diana Lee Inosanto. Just seeing the villains, it feels refreshing and all new, based on what we've seen with Mandalorian. It's a lot of the characters from the Skywalker saga that we're familiar with. This just felt like, a totally new cast and characters to follow. Some young Jedi Padawans that are like young and are very powerful. And you just get the sense that they're going to have to work together and to take out Thrawn once he shows up and once they are able to track him down. And we also get the tease that, at some point we're going to see Anakin Skywalker in the show.
Of course. He was the one that trained Ahsoka. He was the Padawan to Anakin. Everything going on back in Clone Wars. So, he's going to be showing up again. It was really exciting because I loved him in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Obi-Wan. So him showing up in this is going to be really excellent and to tie in a lot of things. Like you said, Jedi Fallen Order, Night Sisters, I caught that right away. And they said Dathomir too, which I remember from the video game. My son's favorite planet in that game. So it's cool. Maybe seeing, what if we just saw Cal Kestis show up along the way? That'd be amazing.
Oh, man, that would be
Cameron
awesome.
Monaghan.
The Empire's fallen, but they're not completely defeated. There's these young Jedis out there. There's not a ton of them, but we're going to obviously learn more as the show is going on. But that's one thing I was trying to get the timelines set. And based on what we saw of Ahsoka from The Mandalorian, she showed up in that. So this is taking place after what we already saw of her from The Mandalorian, I believe.
Another thing that I noticed I really enjoyed about this too, and I've been waiting for live action for him, Ezra. Got a little piece of him, Jedi, from the show as well. So him showing up for a brief glimpse and maybe seeing some further backstory or what's going on with them in the further episodes would be amazing. But really excited to see that character and what they did in the first episode.
They portray the Star Wars universe and what we've seen before in like a new, exciting ways. The lightsaber battles were really fun and exciting. The action scenes had me on the edge of my seat. Everything looked beautiful. The shots up when they're, flying and the ships and stuff up in the air, the way that everything looked up in the clouds was really cool. I really had a great time with this. It was action packed, gave us a lot of, backstory, but not too much, and really established these characters, especially Sabine Wren. And I liked how it set her up to have her signature look by the end of the second episode. Because I've seen the first two episodes. I went ahead and watched both of them. I'm fully invested and really excited about the rest of the series. It's going to be 8 episodes, and they're going to air each week, one episode from now on out, on every Tuesday night on Disney+.
Yeah, I only got a chance to watch the first episode. I wanted to savor it and watch it next week, but I may go watch it after we're done talking about it right here because I really loved it. Yeah, I was blown away by this. My wife watched it as well. She's not a fan of the Rebels or Clone Wars, but she had a great time with this. Rosario Dawson's awesome in this character. Yeah, she brings a lot of life to this character. Not as much energy as like in the Clone Wars and Rebels, but she really has a presence of that character, and her and the battle action scenes are amazing. Like one of the intro scenes and another scene with the puzzle thing was really excellent. Supporting cast is really fantastic in this, and I like what they did. I like how they brought it to live action. It's everything I was hoping for and excited for since finishing Rebels, and they did a great job with this with Dave Filoni. So highly recommend the first episode of Ahsoka, streaming on Disney Plus right now. First episode, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. Rosario Dawson hairpieces.
It was good. It was really good for me. Damn near perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and give it the old 5 out of 5. Dave Filoni hairpieces. So we want to hear from you guys. What did you guys think of the premiere episode of Ahsoka? Did you guys dig it as much as we did? What do you want to see in the future episodes? Let us know in the comments section below. And as always, don't forget to click subscribe. Also, make sure to follow along with us on all our social media pages, our website, Cinephellas.com, and Instagram, Facebook, and X for the latest and greatest TV, movie news and reviews.
Oh, that's right, you wild rascal over there. We got plenty of more content coming your way. Yeah, coming up to the end of summer here, coming up to the fall season, our favorite time. Me and this guy got a lot of videos lined up, and we're going to be tossing those out every week and every day in October. Stay tuned for that. Also, me and this guy will be back to review the entire season of Ahsoka when that ends on Disney Plus. Give our full season review.
For sure. Can't wait. We want to hear from you guys. So please interact with us in our comment section. We want to keep this conversation going all season long, and we will be back with our review of the whole 8-episode run of Ahsoka. So until the next Cinephellas TV review, I'm Uncle Henry Tano.
And I'm Logan Wren, signing out until the next TV review.